Stacy, for allowing us the opportunity to come and talk to you guys. You know, it's one thing to come up here and teach somebody. It's another thing to lead people and just allowing people to come up and speak in front of a crowd. Because I know everybody here is getting ready to go and stand on stage either at a World Conference or International Convention, and this is what's helping us do that. So, well, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the auto products, and there's two sides to this. One is the interior and exterior cleaning of your automobile, and the other is the actual functionality of the automobile, the gas and the oil. So we've got two different kind of, I guess, sides of this line that we're going to talk about. Before I do go on, though, I do want to mention that this is my wife, Amy, as they said, and we'll be married for 20 years, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So we are going to talk about first the cleaning products that we have. They're environmentally safe, like almost all the products that Mark America makes. They're all clean and safe products. They're environmentally safe, biodegradable, non-toxic. They're plant-based ingredients, not derived from petroleum, and even their bottles have been from recycled plastic. The first thing we're going to talk about is the tire and wheel cleaner. This is something that we've actually used, and we're not people that take care of our car the way we should. Before we started looking at these products, we don't clean our car as often as we should, and we don't take care of the inside of our cars often as we should. But after looking at these products, like this one we're about to show you, I've got some before and after pictures. It's really outstanding and how easy it is for these products to clean your car, and it doesn't take much time and little effort. Just to touch on what this product actually does, it surrounds and encapsulates the dirt, so it's something that when you spray it on, you're not smearing dirt around and trying to rub it off. It actually, it kind of cocoons the dirt, I guess, and so when you wipe it off, it just comes right off of the wheels, and it comes off of all different kind of wheels, whether it's alloy wheels or all different kind, chrome. It contains no acids. It's like I said, all Mark America products is gentle on all the surfaces you put it on. It takes all the brake dust, all the oil and grime that's on the streets that we run over every day. It takes all that off. Like I said, we don't clean our cars very often, so the pictures that we show, it's dirt and dust and oil that's been on there for a couple months, so it's pretty cool. This is one of the testimonies that we found.
So this is a testimony from Billy in Greensboro, and it says, after years of using wheel and tire cleaners that never worked or spotted my wheels, I found a product that really works. Autoworks Tire and Wheel Cleaner does what all the others claim they can do. With little or no effort, Autoworks cleans like no other product on the market. My wife doesn't wash her car regularly, like me. So when I get it, it's pretty dirty, especially her wheels from all the brake dust. I spray a little Autoworks Tire and Wheel Cleaner on and wipe it off. That's it. Incredible product and a green product. So kids need chores. It is that easy. Give them the bottle, they'll spray it, wipe it off.
So this is a picture of our wheel that I'm sitting. This is just a towel, a dry towel. I sprayed on the product I left it on there just for a couple of seconds. I didn't leave it there for very long. Left it there for a couple of seconds to dry towel and just wiped it. No hard elbow grease. Came off very easy. You can see on the left side is the before picture, and the right side is the after. And the next picture is the entire wheel before and after. So it's like I said, a couple of seconds. Couple minutes, just wiping it off. That's it. No scrubbing, no abrasive brushes or anything like that.
If you go outside, 3 of our tires are still dirty.
That's change. All right, the next product is the exterior car wash. This is the product that we actually have not used. We do have a testimony about it, but we haven't had a chance to use it yet. Again, this is gentle in removing bugs. It doesn't harm any of the coatings for the paint, doesn't harm the paint at all. It's highly concentrated, as the testimony that we have will tell you. It's just like kind of our snap products where you have a bottle and you use very little and it goes a long way. Won't damage clear coats, helps prevent scratches, naturally pH balanced, 100% plant derived, and no petroleum products are in this as well. Here's the testimony.
So this is from TC in Portland, and it says, I use less than an ounce with 2.5 gallons of water and clean 3 cars. My cousin has a black Elantra, and after just washing in the clouds, the sun came out and there were sparkling flecks in the paint. My cousin has had the car for over a year, and he has washed it many times and said he has never seen flecks in the paint before.
Wow. So the guy didn't even know his car looked like. But then I'd like to see, he only used an ounce, 2.5 gallons of water, and cleaned 3 cars, so it's highly concentrated. The next product is the interior cleaning spray. We did use this, so we do have some before and after pictures of our actual car. But a little bit about this product. It's designed specifically for dashboards, door handles, and cup holders. So if you spill things inside your cup holders and things, you can get that out pretty easy. It's safe to use in all interior surfaces, including vinyl, most fabrics, plastics, carpet, leather, and wood trim. It dries in minutes, and it does, and it's something that whenever you put on your dashboard, it's different than other products that I've used in the past, where when you put it on your steering wheel, you get that slippery and you can hardly hold on your steering wheel. This is not like that. It dries very quickly, and it's almost the same feel as your steering wheel was before, but it's just shiny and clean. It won't remove any of the natural sheen from any fine finishes, removes the dirt and grime, and it protects against the UV damages.
So this is from Eddie in Greensboro. It says, I'm a Starbucks junkie. I think he needs some mocha tonic. Unfortunately, I'm also a speed demon, so every time I take a turn too fast or go over a speed bump, splash. And there's coffee all over my cup holder, door handle, and dashboard. I love the Autoworks interior cleaning spray because it's easy to use and works fast. It breaks down the coffee immediately, and all I have to do is wipe it off. I also love that it doesn't have a strong fragrance. I love my new car smell, and I don't want anything too perfumey to cover it up.
This is our dashboard. The top is before, the bottom is after. I think there's like maybe some mosquito guts. Amy likes to hit the mosquitoes on the dashboard or something. I don't know what's on there, but it got it off, whatever it was. But it's nice, and you can't tell from the photo, but it's actually almost got a shine to it. It's pretty nice.
I like to chase
This is our steering column again. The chemicals just attach itself to the dust there. You just wipe it off. Again, it's the same thing as the wheel stuff. You don't have to scrub it with anything. It just wipes right off. The next product is the Shimmering polish. Now, we did not use this product, but we do have again some testimony on that from Mike Alberts. Actually, we have a couple pictures of his Jeep that will show that's pretty cool. A little bit about this product. It's got brighteners to maximize the paint's brilliance. You just spray it on again. All these products are easy to use. You spray it on, you wipe it off, no buffing. It shines, protects, streak-free, no white residue, resists environmental debris, protects against UV rays. Again, all these products are fantastic against protecting the elements that we run into every day.
So this testimony is from Missy, so a girl testimony, so we'll see what she says. So it says, when Market America came out with the Autoworks line of products, I was excited because I know the quality of our products is second to none. All of our products. So I grabbed a product that piqued my interest the most and spent some time with my precious, shining her up. That Autoworks Shimmering polish is awesome. Not only did it perk up her shine, it works great on the windshield to deflect dirt and water. Now it's even easier to make my Mini look as good as she drives.
This is a picture of Mike's Jeep, and you can't really tell on the slide the shine on it, but in this one, if you look real close, you can actually see it looks like a mirror because you can see the motorcycle on his door. It's so shiny, so it gives that mirror finish. You can see the bottles that are reflecting in the side of the Jeep as well. It's pretty incredible the finish that it leaves. So that is our cleaning products for automobiles. We'll move on to the friction-free 3000. Now we're about to move into the products that actually keep your car running. These are the products that Amy and I really, when we started to study these products, really care about, because we care about getting from A to B. That's a big deal for us. Sorry, my bad. I am still a little bit of her stuff. But anyway, the cleaning of the vehicles, that's great and all, but this is what's really important to us.
So, we have become a throwaway culture, and what I mean by that is that during our grandparents' time, if things broke, they would spend time and money to repair things that God has blessed us with. So we need to get back to that mentality. So it's very important to me that things work, and that it keeps my family safe, and it gets, like Troy said, gets my family from point A to point B. And like most families, if you're on a budget, then this helps you spend a little bit of money up front with the repair and maintenance stuff. That way, when something breaks or when life gets messy, you're not just going and trading in your car or, just getting rid of it. You're actually spending time taking care of your things. Just like we take isoponics, you take care of your body, so this helps us take care of the insides of our vehicles.
Preventative maintenance, yes. We had the opportunity at World Conference to talk to Shane. He was at the booth talking about friction-free and the fuel additives. He was in the automotive chemical industry for about 15 years. He was a skeptic when the company first came to him to try and look at the product. They actually chased him for a while. And if I'm not mistaken, one of the videos we saw said when he finally tried the product, did his research, and went through all the process and he had other companies look at it, he actually ended up buying the company. So we talked to him a little bit about the products, and he was really a cool guy. I'm assuming he's going to be at an international convention. If you get a chance to go talk to him, if this interests you at all, or if you want to use it in your vehicles, I suggest you guys do. But go talk to him. He'll talk all day about it. I think he talked to 3 people, said the same exact thing in the 20 minutes they were standing there. So it was really good. Yeah, everybody was videoing, so it was pretty cool. But anyway, this is friction-free 3000, and it is an additive, a treatment for our engine oil. It helps increase gas miles, reduce engine wear, prolongs the engine life. It helps prolong the engine oil, which helps performance in the engine, and the exhaust and emissions that we have to run tests on our vehicles to get tags for and all that good stuff. It helps with that as well. What is it? It's an engine additive, like I said. It's something that you add to your oil. It's not something that you use instead of oil. You add it to your oil. It enhances the performance of the engine oil. There's 2 patents that we have on this particular product. The benefits is it improves engine oil performance so it doesn't break down as quickly. And also it increases the life of the oil. We all know, I know we don't always go and run and change our oil as soon as that light pops on. It might be a couple hundred miles, 500 miles, maybe even 1,000 miles before we do. This helps prolong the life of your oil so there's not as much damage being done to your engine. Alright, so how is this different from other products out there? Because there are other products out there that are engine oil additives. So how is it different? Well, our product actually helps restore your engine rather than other products. When you put it in your engine, all they do is they try to lubricate it a little bit more so the pistons and all the mechanical parts in there, they move a lot faster and easier. Our product actually helps, and we'll show this in a minute, helps restore your engine and helps, I don't want to say rebuild it, but helps with all the wear and tear, helps to fill in the scratches and dents and dings that happens inside the engine. Alright, so how does it work? So this is pretty cool. And I don't know, I would be a skeptic too if I was Shane whenever he was chased with these things, because they said there's little little microscopic BBs, soft metals that are actually in this oil additive. So we're actually putting metal in your engine, which you think about it and you think, oh, that doesn't make sense that you're putting metal inside. But what happens is, with the heat and the pressure in those metals, there's little scratches that are inside your vehicle. And what happens is those metals actually fill in those scratches and dents. They also absorb the heat, and that's how it helps with the engine oil and how hot it gets, and it breaks it down, so it helps absorb that heat. So it helps it out a little bit. And we're going to demonstrate that a little bit. This is the piston, which I'll explain in just a second, but we're going to do a little demonstration, and it's an audience participation thing, so everybody's got to do it, but you can stay sitting in your seat. So what I want you to do is, if you remember Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi, and Karate Kid got hurt, and Mr. Miyagi's about to heal him. So he put his hands together, so everybody put your hands together, rub them together really fast, and you feel that heat. That's what your engine's going through when this piston's going in and out of that cylinder. So everybody stop doing that. So that's what happens whenever we don't use our product. So what happens when we do use? What happens when we do use our product? Getting ahead of me. So what happens when we do use our product? So go ahead and take a pen or a pencil, something that rolls, put it in between your hands, and now roll it. That's what our product does with those little bitty BBs. Those little pieces of metal that are in there, it makes it where that metal that's in there is soft metal, so it makes it where the hard metals are not hitting each other. So if you don't have that pen and you keep rubbing your hands together and you feel that heat, and if your muscles will allow it, you start tearing your skin off. Well, that's what happens when this piston goes up and down inside the cylinder. It starts to rub against the metals, and it starts to scratch the metal. It starts putting imperfection in the metal. That red part up there, that's compression. That helps your motor go, or your car go. So what happens when you get those scratches on the side of those cylinders, the compression comes out through the sides, and then it comes out your tailpipe, and harmful emissions is what happens. Also, you lose performance, horsepower in your car. So what our product does, those little metals, those little pieces of metals with the heat and the pressure, actually go into those scratches, fix your vehicle so you don't lose that horsepower and you don't lose all those emissions that come out that make you fail your emissions test. Wow. So how do we know it works? Well, this is pretty cool. We know it works because we can test it. We can test our car before we put the additive in. We can test it afterwards. And there's different tests they run. There's friction test, heat reduction test, compression test. There's what they call a dynamometer test, where they can test horsepower. They put your vehicle on a machine, they hit the gas, it runs these rollers really fast, they test the horsepower. And there's emissions test. So what we do is we test the vehicle before we put it in. We put the additive in, we test it when we have the additive in there, so we can tell that this is actually working. This isn't just me or Shane or somebody just saying, hey, this product works. We can test it, and we have proof that it does work. And if you want to, you can go in your back office. We took some of the slides out there so we don't get too technical and detailed with all the numbers and everything. But if you want to, you can go in your back office. You can actually get this particular PowerPoint, and it's got a breakdown of all the different numbers and things. And we're actually going to post some other information on the Leadership Academy if you want to have more information about it. Alright, so how do you use it? You should use this every time you change your oil. If you are not going to change your oil, so say you aren't going to change your oil for another 3,000 miles, and you want to use this product today, you go out and you start your car, let it warm up. If it's 115 degrees, it's going to warm up a lot quicker than if it's 10 degrees. So just let it warm up to its regular operating temperature. Then you're gonna shut off your motor. You're gonna go and pop your hood. This actually goes in your engine. So I know there's guys and girls out there that might not know everything about vehicles. That's fine. This actually goes into your engine, not into your gas. We'll show you that in a minute. But this one goes into your engine. So you open up the cap on your motor. You pour that in, and you'll make sure you shake it up. Make sure you shake it up first. You pour it in. Then you're gonna start your motor again, because you want that to mix in. So if you are at the, you go get your oil changed, you get that in there, you can just drive home, and that's good enough for it to mix in. If you're outside at your house, and you just put it in, let it sit in your driveway for a couple minutes, and it'll be okay.
If you're a female and you don't want to put it in your car, when you go to Jiffy Lube, just give it to the guy and say, can you please put a half a bottle, like I have a small car, so put a half a bottle in for me whenever you put my new oil in, and they'll do it for you, and then they'll give you your bottle back. So.
Yeah, and that brings me to half a bottle for 4 cylinders, and it's a full bottle for 6 or 8 cylinders. Alright, so the benefits helps prevent dry start. So dry start, if you go out and you start your car right now after it's been sitting for a while, the oil kind of drops down to the bottom and you start it up so there's more metal hitting on metal. So it helps with dry start, helps with cold starts, reduces oil consumption. So oil consumption, like I said, your oil breaks down over time, and the longer you have it in and don't get oil changes, the more it breaks down. So that's what it means by oil consumption. So it helps that, prolongs the life of the oil, like we talked about. Normal compression, like we talked about, that pressure that's up there, it's not getting that blowback, so the emissions blows out your tailpipe. Helps decrease engine wear, helps increase engine life, reduces harmful exhaust emissions. Again, failing your tests. It's better engine performance and helps increase gas mileage. You can also use this product in equipment at your house, compressors, generators. Just make sure you use the correct amount, because you don't have as much oil in a generator as you would in your car. So just make sure you use the right amounts. You can kind of go through, like I said, in your back office and find out the exact amounts you need to use, or you can watch the video later and pause it here and kind of write things down. But you can use it in all your lawnmowers and different things you have around the house as well. And that brings us to our fuel enhancers. So when you use these together, it's a really great combination to maximize the efficiency of your vehicle. Don't use them together as in mixing them together, but use them together in your automobile. That helps out.
So I was a soccer mom. These are my kids. So they're almost grown now. But as you can see, when they were growing up, we basically went from ball field to ball field, lots of hours traveling. We traveled all over Texas, road trips to Florida, Colorado. So I don't have to know like all the details on how things work. It's just not how I'm made. So, but I do care that they work. And I do care that they keep me and my family safe. And if I can save money at the same time, then that's an added bonus, right?
So the great thing about this product is it's really easy to use. Again, I mean, there's a theme going on here. All these products are easy to use. So it's really easy to use, and the great thing is it cleans the inside of your engine while you're driving. So all you do is drive and it cleans. It cleans every component in your engine that your gas touches. Again, your oil and your gas don't mix. So everything that your gas touches and goes through, it's cleaning, like your fuel injectors, your carburetor, intake valves, and ports, and different things that it's going through. The benefits, it improves gas mileage, prolongs the life of your engine, boosts performance, and reduces overall oil consumption. Again, these two products work together in improving gas mileage and reducing the overall consumption of our oil. I talked to Mike Alberts, and he uses this product, and he gained 3 miles per gallon using this product. So that's just money in our pockets right there. It's a 2-step system, so we talked about how it cleans, but it also breaks down the molecules of the fuel to add more oxygen. And what that does and why it's important is when you're driving around your vehicle right now and you're not using this product, you're only burning 75% of the gas that you put in your vehicle. And what happens to the rest of it? Emissions. Or it doesn't even come out of your vehicle, it gets stuck in there, it's gunk, it's on your fuel injectors or whatever it's in, and it's breaking things, and it's just not a good deal. So when you use this product, it breaks down the fuel molecules, adds oxygen so it can burn more of the fuel so it doesn't get stuck in your engine or shoot out the backside. So how to use it? It's real easy to use. I actually grabbed the bottle here. It's just got a little, we actually keep this inside of our center console, so we have it readily available every time we fill up. So every time.
Shocked that I used it.
Yeah, I was actually shocked whenever I was in the car and she actually told me she used it. But anyway, it's got little markers to tell you where the 1 ounce is. So you just use 1 ounce for every 17 gallons. It's got a little twist top. All I do is right when I pull up to the gas station, I just take this, I pour 1 ounce in to squeeze it, look to make sure it's at the right level, and then I pour my gas in. That way it just kind of mixes in. I don't really know if it needs to do that. It's just my personal preference, just to make sure it's all mixed up. But that's kind of what I do. But like I said, just 1 ounce for every 17 gallons that you use. Yes, it's safe, just like all the products we make. It's safe. It's non-toxic to internal organs. I would not suggest ingesting it, but that's what it says. It's non-flammable and used as directed, not by mouth. Okay. Where else can it be used? Just like the oil, you can use it in your other equipment that you have around the house. Just make sure you mix it properly, because just like the isotonics, if you don't mix that with the right amount of water, it doesn't work properly. This is the same way. If you don't mix it correctly, your machines aren't going to work properly. So just make sure you mix it properly. It's easy to use. As for all gasoline and diesel engines. Helps increase fuel economy, helps reduce harmful emissions, helps restore lost engine power. And again, easy to use.
So one thing I would like to add is, just like your skincare products or isotonics, consistency is key. So if you only use it just whenever you feel like it or whenever you can remember, you're not going to see the difference as if you, just like your skincare, you use it all the time. So consistency is key.
Yeah, we actually saw a video on YouTube that a guy was giving a testimony, and he said the first bottle he saw a difference, but the second bottle was when he actually saw the biggest difference. Just using it over and over again. He had an older vehicle, so it cleaned his engine out through the first bottle, and it continued to do so through the second bottle, so it just helped his gas miles more and more as he used it. So, and the last question is, when should you use this product? And it's every time you want to save money, you use this product.
So as Brandy says, cha-ching!